Welcome back. In this video, you are going to learn about what are the different sources of event. In previous video, we have seen what is an event and what is a source and what is a listener. In this video, we are going to see a little more about sources of event, and we are going to see a few interfaces which is attached with event listeners. So let us start with sources of event. As we have seen in the previous videos, there are many sources for the events, which can be a button, a checkbox, a choice from a list, which can be a menu item, or a scroll bar, or a text component, or even a window. So this all is going to be a different sources of events. So to deal with these events, we have got different interfaces, and we call it as event listener interface. So there are around 13 event listener interface. So we starts with action listener interface. So this is having a method to receive action event. So when I say interface, you should remember that this is same as a class where we have got few methods, and these methods does not have any structure. What this method is going to do, that we are going to decide it. So we need to implement, when you implement these interfaces, you have to implement those methods. So for example, if you take action listener interface have got few methods, and these methods does not have any implementation, which does not have any body. So what this method is supposed to do, that you can decide it. Same way, we have got another interface called adjustment listener. So this also have got few methods which is going to deal with adjustment event. Then component listener, focus listener, and the last one is window listener. Every listener have got few set of methods which is going to recognize if it is a window, a listener interface which has got certain method which is going to recognize when a window is activated, when a window is closed, when a window is iconified, when a window is deactivated. For every action, there is a method associated with that. So let us start with one interface called component listener interface. It has got four constructors with the one. It has got component resized, component moved, component shown, and component hidden. So these are not the constructors. These are the methods associated with component listener interface. Same way we have a motion listener interface. So it has got a method. It has got two methods. One for mouse dragging operation. Other one is for mouse move. So same way we have a window listener interface. So window listener interface have got 7 methods. So window activated or window closed, closing, deactivated, de-iconified, window, iconified, and window opened. So these are the few methods or 7 methods which is associated with window listener interface. And what you should remember is, when we implement those interfaces or any of this interface, you have to implement the methods associated with it. So let us see how we can handle a mouse event. So normally to deal with the mouse event, we have to implement two interfaces. One is mouse listener interface, other one is mouse motion listener interface. Let me repeat, to deal or handle with mouse events, we need to implement two interfaces. One is mouse listener interface, other one is mouse motion listener interface. So let us see a small example for that. So where you can find an applet. So as I told before, applet is a small Java program, a tiny Java program which does not have a main method, which we could download and we could run on any machine. So here width and height determines the size of the applet viewer. So this is what the applet code. Then we have a mouse event which extend applet and implement a mouse listener and mouse motion listener. As I told you just now, to deal with mouse or handle mouse event, we need to implement two interfaces. One is mouse listener, other one is mouse motion listener interface. At the same time, it has implemented an applet, something called applet does not implemented, it has extended. Applet itself is a class. And initially we have taken a null message. So this is what x and y gives coordinate of mouse, and this has got a method called init. So this is used for initializing purpose. So next is we have a method called mouse clicked. So which is going to call a repaint method. So this is again associated with uh, applet viewer. So next is we have a method called mouse centered. So this is going to give a message where we are going to initialize a message as mouse centered, and we are going to repaint it. Repaint is nothing but we are going to rewrite. We are going to erase the previous content and we are going to write a new content. So next is we have mouse exit. So this is mouse exited. So there also we are going to take initialize x and y coordinate, and we are going to print a message mouse exited, and which we are going to repaint. And the last one is mouse pressed. So we are dealing with four methods. The last one is mouse pressed, where you are going to read the x and y coordinate values. So this is stored in mouse x and mouse y, and we are going to have a message down and repaint. Repaint is rewriting. So next is mouse released. We have seen four methods. The next is mouse released. So we are going to read what is the x coordinate, y coordinate like the previous case, and this is stored in the variable called msg, and we are going to repaint this. And next is mouse dragged. Here also we are going to read what is the x and y value, and we are going to have a message with a star, and we have a method called show status. So dragging mouse at so x and y coordinate, we are going to print it. So this is the main. Next is mouse moved. So mouse moved also like the previous one, which is going to print mouse moved at which location, which is going to give you which is going to print x and y coordinate value. So when we are associated with applet, there is a paint method, and paint method is going to draw the string with msg. Msg is nothing but the message which you are going to print with x and y coordinate. So draw string. So this is the thing that this is applet viewer, where we are going to print the message like mouse dragged, and x and y gives you x and y coordinate. So this is what the sample output. If mouse is pressed, you will have a message on the screen mouse pressed. So to be to brief it out, so this program displays the current coordinate of the mouse in the applet status window. So this is what the applet status window, and which is going to give you the status of y